100, giving all that you got.
The Elk are wearing the green today on this special presentation of the NBA on St. Patrick's Day. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight for those teams, Clark, still in the running for a playoff spot. How do they close out strong?
Well, they just continue to do what they've been doing. That's what good teams do. They focus on the task at hand. And then when it really counts, you know you've got the system and the talent to step up.
Look at the 76ers starting group. They've got Edwards. And it's Council in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Grimes. He's covered by Eason. Shot by Grimes. No good. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Houston. Here's Eason. That one's in, his first shot this game.
A trusted floor general, Van Vliet, with the outstanding setup there.
Pass to Grimes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jalen Green. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Excellent job by Green finishing through that contact.
Pass to Brissett. Here's Council. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Butler. Rejected by Van Vliet. And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes on a bounce. 76ers retain possession. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Shot clock at 3. Here's Brissett.
Excellent defense by Şengün. He's strong, he's tall, he can move his feet, and he knows how to position himself.
Shot by Eason, no good. Last game for the Rockets, they picked up the win against the Chicago Bulls. It's blocked, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Eason. For 3, Edwards knocks down the 3 ball.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Brooks with the bounce pass. They get the rebound. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
And they're third in three-point shooting. The front office has definitely made that a point of emphasis for this team.
You talked about their rebounding. In a lot of games, their dominance on the boards is what's swung the outcome in their favor. Here's Council. Brooks covering. And that one's good. Council.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Şengün with the ball. A good portion of their scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Outside Butler. Pass to Grimes. There's the pick. This one for 3. Brooks grabs the board.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Now Şengün in the game against Chicago. Very impressive. Just 4 to shoot. From the arc. And Brooks is good for 3. And it's a tie ball game.
A guy who shoots freely at the perimeter, Brooks, can do real damage from out there.
And the Rockets making a change here. Tate's checked in. Let's take this opportunity to show you the teams that have been the best three-point shooting squads over the last 10 games. In third, the Rockets.
These guys have been spacing the floor, spreading out the defense, and getting the three-point shots they want as opposed to settling for bad ones.
Butler, a screen on Şengün. Brissett, no good.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
And Şengün gets it to go on the assist from Van Vliet.
The balance, the focus. Şengün shrugging off the contact in style.
Outside Edwards. Here's Council. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Nice D from Brooks.
No one to blame on that one but himself. When you get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
In the corner, Tate with it. A three-pointer off the mark.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Pass to Council. Butler against Van Vliet. Shot from 16. Eason grabs the board.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Greg, what's the key thing Fred Van Vliet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
Free throw good, Van Vliet. Clark, famously, Fred Van Vliet was undrafted. Why do you think he was overlooked?
Wow, I tell you, I think size, but man, when you look at his intangibles, it's hard to not be impressed with what Fred Van Vliet has done. He is an incredible basketball player. Smart, tough, skilled, relentless. He's had a great career as an undrafted player.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blower. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Free throw, good Butler. And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
And so Brooks will bring it up for Houston. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia, where they were able to handle the 76ers.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Clearly, that was the overriding factor. A double-digit advantage on the boards. They just pounded them inside.
Pass to Edwards. 2 points. That one goes. Edwards got 5.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Eason with a screen for Brooks. Here's Eason. Trying to find Şengün. He gets it to him. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. The 76ers making a switch here. The 76ers trailing. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You look at the Rockets, they're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs.
Yeah, right now, though, the Rockets, with the regular season they've enjoyed, it has to be wondered at this point if they're the team to beat this postseason.
You know, the way they've handled just about every challenge that's been thrown at them this year, I don't see how they couldn't be considered front runners for the title.
To the paint, here's Reese. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A moment here to see the stats for Butler. How his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging 11 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And really, he sets the table for this team with his playmaking.
Unselfish, at times to a fault. He just makes everybody around him better.
And he makes the first. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Clark, looking at the growth and skill set of Şengün, he could be special.
I agree 100%, partner. He's got an instinct for the game that you just can't teach. The passing, the ball fakes, the pace at which he plays, it's all there. Feels like he could have the same kind of development trajectory as Jokic. We'll see.
Back to Şengün. Here's Tate. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Rockets lead by 4.
Beautiful setup. You see right there, Alperen Şengün. His game isn't all about power.
To the inside, Reese. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Eason gets a wide-open look. A three-pointer, no good.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
That ties it up.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. You're just asking to get burned if you do.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Houston making some changes. Jock Landale's checked in for Şengün. Smith comes in for Tari Eason. And Jalen Green subbed in for Brooks. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Doughton's checked in. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. And now the latest from our reporter David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. We have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. Green inside the three-point line. The Rockets again can't hit.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
He tries for 3. A nice shot by Hood Schifino. Hood Schifino's got 5 now. Here's the screen and the wide open shot from Green. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Pass to Doughton. To the middle. It's stolen by Smith. Here's Landale. Van Vliet outside. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
It's a shot some guys don't like, but Van Vliet gets it dialed in.
Here's Hood-Schifino. No good on the three. The Rockets trail. Smith kicks to Green. Pass to Landale. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Philadelphia has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Doughton passes to Reese. From deep. Nailed from three-point land. He has 6.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best moves. Let's go. 2 left feet there. Let's see it.
Checked in for Fred Van Vliet. Quentin Grimes is checked in for the 76ers.
Substitution on the court.
'76ers on defense. They lead by 4. Smith sets the pick for Green. Another miss by Houston. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Pass to Doughton. Six on the shot clock. Reese the pass to Grimes. And the 76ers get it back. Here's Doughton, guarded by Holiday. Here's Okeke. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Here's Green, takes it off the glass.
Green finds ways to get it done inside. Really intelligent as a scorer.
He lobs it up. It's taken away by Smith. On the wing, Green. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. While there's a chance, let's show you the teams that have thrived on the fast break this season. In third, the Rockets.
You know, it's an entertaining style of play. And look, I mean, those are the baskets you want if you've got the legs for it. Scoring becomes a lot easier.
And Holiday kicks to Green. Takes it from 10.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Not one second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense.
Here's Hood-Schifino, headed by Green. Rockets trail by 5. Here's Holiday. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. 76ers lead by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center. And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Tell you what, they have outworked the opposition and have capitalized on the putbacks, bagging their own groceries tonight, boys.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, we've got Butler, and it's Reese in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Into the lane, and there's the foul. It's on Justin Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him. Smith finds Van Vliet. Smith with a screen on Butler. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. Down low. Deflects the pass. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. And there's Van Vliet on the assist by Brooks. Van Vliet's got 5 points in the quarter. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And how about also the ability to contest shots? They're staying attached and contesting and coming away with blocks as well.
Smith, no luck. The 76ers trail. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Reese from down in the low post. It goes. He's got 8. Drawing fouls. Clark getting to the line. All part of the game. But do you think players try and draw fouls too often now?
I do in some cases, but I think it's more on an individual basis. I mean, players have to do what they need to do to try to score the ball. But I don't think anybody likes, 1, guys flopping to draw fouls, and then 2, whining when fouls aren't called.
And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. Down it goes!
Take that rack down!
Slam!
Well, Green showing you how explosive he can be off the steal. Takes the ball and takes off for the finish.
Here's Council. Misses the 3. Rockets on offense. They're on a 10-2 run here. Smith kicks to Van Vliet. Back to Smith. They kick it out to Green. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. And now an 8-point Rocket lead.
They're great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Brissett has checked in for Philadelphia. And here's a look at some numbers for Fred Van Vliet.
His assist numbers in the past 5 games have gone in the wrong direction. He's been out of sync with his teammates, sort of playing on an island instead of as part of a 5-man unit.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. 3-pointer, Butler. Rockets with the rebound. Green passes to Van Vliet. Smith sets the pick for Brooks. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Eason against Edwards. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. You think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
From 8. Shot by Eason, no good.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
And there's the drive. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Okiki's checked in for Philadelphia.
At the line for Houston.
One shot.
One shot.
That one misses for Eason. The 76ers trail by 11. Butler on the wing. And stolen by Eason. Pass to Brooks. Misses from short range.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
And it's Smith finishing it off.
Oh, love the determination Smith showed there, refusing to let the contact alter his shot.
Pass to Okiki. Yep, that one goes. Okiki's got 5. And here are the Rockets now. They're on a 20-6 run. Van Vliet finds Eason. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Council. Misses in close. Rockets leading by 13. Well, Clark, we hear a lot about the antics with Brooks, but he deserves more attention for his play.
I agree, especially on the defensive end, Kevin. He's one of the top perimeter defenders in the league, and some of what his antics are flowing out of is his competitive spirit. I still think he needs to tamp down the antics because that does take away from what he does, which is lock guys up and play with great competitive spirit all the time.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
For 3, Edwards trains the three-pointer. Edwards got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to talk to his guys. Checked in for the Rockets. And the 76ers making a change here. Green passes to Eason. Incredible for his age, the decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Tell you what, Alperen Şengün is a big with the modern day game. He scores in bunches inside, but he also can pass it and shoot it from the perimeter too.
Şengün hits them both.
What I like about Şengün is how versatile he is. I mean, especially as a passer.
Here's Doughton. He has yet to score. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Shot by Grimes. No good. Rockets leading by 14. Green passes to Eason. Now here's Şengün. Out to Brooks. Pass to Van Vliet. Just 5 on the clock. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
They set the pick. Doughton passes to Reese. No good from outside. Houston's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Van Vliet kicks to Green. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 4 assists now tonight.
No wasted motion or hesitation there. Green ready to shoot as soon as he caught it.
Doughton with the bucket.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
There's Green with the 3, and another 3 for Houston.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively, and he's been absolutely relentless.
Reese, Şengün covering. Reese the pass to Grimes. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Green. Now, here's Şengün. Defense right on him. Green, no luck. The 76ers trail by 17. And stolen by Eason. And the foul called on Edwards. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that 3rd foul.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Jay Shante comes in for Brooks. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. And the 76ers also making a change. Council's checked in. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpy's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said.
Hey, he's one of the best on the offensive glass, so you got to get a body on Şengün.
They set the pick. Pass to Okeke. Here's Grimes. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas. And let's take a moment to show you the NBA's best rebounding teams over the last 10 games. In second, the Rockets.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
And he knocks down the first one.
They are perfect from the line in this quarter and need to stay aggressively in attack mode if they want to gain control of this game.
Jock Landale's checked in for Tari Eason. And he makes both free throws. 1:27 left to play in the first half. Outside Holiday. Pass to Şengün. They kick it out to Green. Drops in the tray. Green's got 18 points in the game.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Jacks up a 3. Okeke, no good. Houston leading by 18. Now here's Green. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Chicago. Şengün passes to Tate. No good with the triple. And the 76ers shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. Doughton with the bucket.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
Pass to Şengün. 5 on the clock. Houston needs to get a shot off. Tate. No good on the triple. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for Houston. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So got to keep shooting them. Hopefully start making some of them.
You can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Rumps, please. Here measuring up the shot. 2 men. Give it up for the participants.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Houston Rockets.
They're taking the traditional approach of working it inside and then going outside. That stretched out that defense.
Yeah, it's about time. Once you establish that inside game, everything away from the bucket opens up.
And shifting our focus now, a breakdown of the injuries around the league.
It's tough with Fox out the lineup. He sets the tempo for this team. One of the fastest players I've ever seen in the league going end to end.
His speed will be missed for sure, along with his playmaking. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And it's good to have you back with us as we celebrate St. Patrick's Day with more NBA action on 2K Sports. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. At the guard positions, Van Fleet and Green. Alperen Şengün out there with Tari Eason. And it's Brooks in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Pass to Şengün. They double-team Şengün. Three-pointer. Buries it from three-point range. Şengün's got 9.
How many times
have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Council. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Brooks outside. Houston moving it around. Green, the screen. Puts up a deep three. And another three for Houston.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
There's a good screen. Edwards can't hit. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Outside Edwards. Butler feeling it out a bit. For the three. Good on the three-point shot. 7 points in the game.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Brooks outside. Eason with a screen for Brooks. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Pass to Eason. And here is Van Vliet. A three-pointer is right on target. Van Vliet's got 12.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Fred Van Vliet.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Here is Edwards. He's got 8. Pass to Council. Here's Grimes, guarded by Green. Puts it up from 12. Eason grabs the board. Eason's got 7 rebounds in the game. Green against Butler. Oh!
Man. Some of these dunks he throws down are absolutely absurd. What an athlete Green is.
And here's Edwards from the arc. The 76ers with another miss. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Justin Edwards.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Eason. Houston making a switch here. Smith has checked in. And so he makes both from the line. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Outside Butler. Pass to Council. Here's Butler. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Van Vliet. And it's Butler missing.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling. And check it out, the stats here for Brooks. He's been in good form here the last few weeks. Getting around 12 points a game, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
That free throw missing.
A darn good free throw shooter. Smith doesn't seem to have a weak spot coming into the league.
Second free throw, no good.
You know, their lead could be larger right now, but their efficiency from the line has tailed off just a bit.
And you can bet they'd like to be a lot stronger on the offensive glass. Down in that bottom third of the league in terms of second chance points. Just maybe not enough energy or the right type of athletes.
Here's Brissett, covered by Smith. Back to Butler. Just 5 to shoot to stop the run. Rebound by Smith. Rockets leading by 22. Pass to Eason. And some nice passing there by Houston. Van Vliet passes to Smith. They kick it out to Green. Offensive rebound. Smith's shot is good. Smith's got 6 points.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Eason, and it's off from three-point range. Outside Butler. Grimes passes to Brissett. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Hood Schifino's checked in. And the free throw, no good. Houston leading by 20. Over in the corner, Green. Pass to Smith. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That's his first foul.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here's Hood Schifino. There's the pick. Inside, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
What nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, scouts have said Smith needs to get stronger, and maybe that's the case, but well, he sure muscled that one in.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Houston.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
The free throw drops for Smith.
And Smith has a really smooth and relaxed shooting form, but just like a lot of young players, I think the key is going to be him becoming more efficient.
Pass to Hood Schifino. Great D that time from Green.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Second personal foul, fourth team foul.
Now here's Van Vliet. Tight defense on him. Brooks the pass to Van Vliet. Offline with his three. The 76ers have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. The three drains it from beyond the arc. Doughton's got 8 points. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
It's time for the dance cam. If you see yourself on the big screen, if you know what to do, show us your moves. If you need dance lessons, show us those moves. We have a dancer.
Tate, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Grimes is checked in. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Rockets. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Now, here's Tate, guarded closely. Clock at 4. Smith sets the pick for Tate. Drills it from outside. Tate's only got his second bucket tonight.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's what the Houston Rockets schedule looks like. On Wednesday, they'll tip off a road trip starting in Orlando and going up against the Magic. Then on Friday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Miami Heat.
And that game against the Hawks, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
First one falls for. Smith hits them both. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Driving the lane, lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Tate kicks to Van Vliet. Tate with the screen for Van Vliet. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Van Vliet's got 9 points now in the quarter. Here's Doughton. 8 points for him. Pass to Okeke. Here's Hood-Schifino. Can't cash in from the high post. And the foul on Tari Eason. That's his third foul of the game.
Look at the turnover situation, guys, and it's not been that bad. Just a handful, and when you take care of the ball like that, that can help you build a lead.
Doughton passes to Okeke. Here's Hood-Schifino. Rockets with the rebound. Smith's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Eason. And Hood-Schifino pulls it down. Here's Doughton. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game.
Houston foul. Jabari Smith.
For Philadelphia, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Second team foul. At the line for the 76ers, O'Shea Brissett. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. So he gets them both. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Tries from 16 and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Green's got 25 points in the game.
2 minutes remaining.
There's the pick from deep. Good. Schifino's shot is off.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And some nice passing there by Houston. Here's Smith. Again, the Rockets score.
Not an easy shot for a young player, but Smith Jr. really smooth that time.
Doughton passes to Brissett. Lets it go from deep. Eason grabs the board. Eason's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Pass to Green. Now Eason. Back to Tate. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's his third foul of the game. Şengün's checked in for Houston. Aaron Holiday comes in for Green. And the 76ers also making a change. Edwards, he's checked in for Okeke. And here's Edwards. 8 points for him. Another miss by Philadelphia. Şengün with the ball. The 11-footer. That one off the back iron and out. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Edwards. Here's Brissett. He's got 11. Here's Hood Schifino. Drilled from 11 feet out. Hood Schifino's got 7.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And so it's Houston in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. They've got Edwards, and it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. Butler passes to Edwards. Here's Hood Schifino. Trying his luck from deep. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got 6 rebounds here tonight, and Brooks gets it to go.
And Brooks known as somebody that provides great energy and hustle, especially when the break is on.
Butler is screen on Tate. Here's Hood Schifino. The rebound by Holiday. And so here is Houston. Van Vliet outside. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Here we go again. Van Vliet cooking and looking to shoot as much as he can.
Pass to Hood Schifino. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Dylan Brooks. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
Tari Eason's checked in for Houston. And he's good on the second. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Smith outside. Pass to Eason. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Smith. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. The 76ers shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Brissett passes to Butler. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
The Rockets making a switch here. Green's checked in. And Clark, if you look at the NBA's draft combine, prospects now required to participate in drills and in other testing to be eligible for selection.
I like that, Kevin. I really do. I mean, it's part of being a professional. You can't just opt out of things because your agent says you should or you don't feel like it. This is a professional business, so there should be some standards and accountability. And I think it goes hand in hand with the push for parity. It ensures equal access to the information that will enable all teams to make informed decisions on draft day. So I like it. I really do.
Pass to Eason. For 3, Van Vliet. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's Hood Schifino. That 3 off the mark. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Van Vliet passes to Smith. Green left side. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists in the game. Butler passes to Grimes. Outside Edwards. Pass to Brissett. Out to Edwards. Over Eason. The Rockets pull it in. Smith's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Clark, some people have claimed there is too much talent now in this NBA and not enough teams.
Interesting point. I don't know if I fully agree with it. Clearly, talent has always been the driver in the league. I think because the league is generally younger, that the talent is not as refined, so therefore you have a little disjointedness with teams. But the blend of talent into teamwork is still what the best teams do at a high level. And Brooks has no problem wearing the black hat. He takes pride in being the villain. He's an old school player in that regard, very much so.
And both free throws good for Brooks. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Brissett. Bangs home the trifecta. Brissett's got 14 points now in the second half.
They're shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Brooks with no one around. The Rockets with another miss. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Take a break. Take a break.
2 shots.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance
to develop these young players in your system.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Able to score from anywhere on the court. Green can hurt you in myriad ways, and his game is only growing.
Eason's fourth personal foul, fourth team foul. At the line for the 76ers, Edwards, 2 shots.
That one is off. And he sinks the second. Rockets have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Pass to Eason. Smith sets the pick for Eason. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Brissett, and the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender, Smith, proving how disruptive he can be on that end. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
That free throw good from Eason. Clark, the NBA has seen some iconic personal rivalries over the years. And I'm sure you remember most of them.
Yeah, I do, even those that I wasn't part of as a young basketball player growing up in Cleveland watching. But I read a lot about them. Wilt and Bill Russell, the Celtics and the Lakers, and all of those great teams. Obviously, high school graduate of 1979, the Bird and Magic rivalry, easy answer for anybody around my age. And then you think about Isaiah Thomas, who was in my high school class, and then Michael Jordan. Those Pistons-Bulls rivalries were pretty intense and must-watch TV. So there have been a lot over the years.
Butler, the Rockets pull it in. Smith's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Butler attacking and slam dunk by Butler.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Here's Grimes. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. The Rockets pull it in.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
And over the last few years, Clark, we have seen an explosion of talent from Canada.
Tell you what, you go back to the mid-2000s, Steve Nash is winning those back-to-back MVPs. That's certainly part of it. But I really think a generation of players picked up the game, seeing guys like Steve Nash, and then the influx of great Canadian collegiate players going on to NBA success has certainly continued to keep that pipeline going.
Free throw drop for Smith. So for the Rockets. Jacques Landale comes in for Dylan Brooks. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Jalen Green. And the 76ers also making a change. Council's checked in. Smith hits them both. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Pass to Grimes. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Here's Eason. Another miss by Houston. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Here's Brissett, guarded by Holiday. Over to the left wing. Here's Council. Eason grabs the board. Eason's in the corner. It's Van Vliet. Pass to Landale. And here's Holiday. Here's Eason. The kick out to Holiday. And some nice passing there by Houston. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And the dunk by Eason.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. His three-pointer's off the mark. Van Vliet looking around. And there's the foul. It's on Brissett. That's his 5th foul. Clark, when you played, virtually every team had an enforcer. But that is a rare breed, it seems, in today's game.
Yeah, that's a good observation by you, I think, Kevin. I mean, a lot of teams had more than one enforcer back in the early 80s when I was playing. There's less physicality in general in the NBA today. I think that's why you see fewer enforcers, and there's a much greater premium on skill level than the enforcement component that existed in the early 80s and maybe a little beyond that.
Adams, he's checked in for Houston. Aaron Holiday comes in for Fred Van Vliet.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Grimes. Drills the three-pointer.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Holiday finds Eason, launches it. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
I have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Pass to Grimes. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Houston.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Tate kicks to Smith. Trains the three-pointer. Smith's got 20 points.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Rockets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
They simply refused to let their opponent off the hook in either game this season. And that's why they're going to finish up the year with a 2-0 record in the season series against the Sixers.
Free throw good, Edwards. Houston making some changes. Jock Landale's checked in for Steven Adams. And it's Williams in for Tari Eason. And so it's Houston with it. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Williams. Back to Holiday. To the inside. Here's Landale. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Outside Butler. So we see Houston taking the W here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean,